As you mentioned, Shane and I have spent quite a bit of time down here in front of the Windows 10 Analyser talking about spin bowling in general. But in recent times, Nathan Lyon and Warne, I think we agree that yesterday we probably saw the best of Nathan Lyon.
Yeah, I thought Steve Smith used him really well yesterday. I thought his rhythm looked fantastic yesterday and the ball started to really leave his hand superbly.
If we go to what he did yesterday, it was about the 24th over and one of Nathan Lyon's early overs. You talked about him spinning the ball up out of the hand. Can you tell people at home what you mean by that?
Yeah, well, sometimes you might hear us talk about Nathan Lyon bowling a bit too flat and a bit too quick, and it's up around that low 90 kilometres an hour. But if you see how this ball starts to come out of his hand and you watch the ball spin up, so you watch this, if you just pause this, Tubbs, there, look how high that ball is. You can see how high. We often might hear us commentators talk about get the ball above the batsman's eye line. And if you see how high that ball is right there, the only way that's not going to be a full toss to the batsman is if he's got plenty of revs on it. Yeah. And as we saw yesterday, he started to bowl well. He had plenty of revs on it. The ball's leaving his hand well. He's spinning it up, not flat. And then watch the result here. Watch how it dips on the batsman. Now he's starting to find his rhythm. He's starting to find his groove. He's got the ball dipping. Look at the way that come out. That's spinning like a top. And bang, opens up the gate. There's drift on that ball. It's a perfect line to the batsman. And then he knocks him over. His ball of the summer.
Yeah, as you say, it was up out of the hand. So those revolutions you talk about helped the ball to drop, but also to drift. Because I like the way there was that gap created between bat and pad there. That's created because of that drift away from the right-hander. The batsman puts his left foot down, a right-handed batsman, where he thinks the ball's going to land.
That's
and
right.
That drift then takes the ball away. The bat follows the ball and the drift, and that gap is created.
And that gap you just show there creates it, and the batsman can't help but follow that drift because he wants to hit the ball. Suddenly he sees the ball, as you say, then he starts to follow the drift. He goes to hit the ball, and suddenly that huge gap, as you just pointed out, bang, the ball comes back through the gate on your bike.
He also got 3 wickets at the MCG, Warne, on the last day there, and I thought he bowled much better there. Was this when you saw an improvement in Nathan Lyon's bowling?
Yeah, look, Nathan hasn't had the best summer, but I thought we saw signs in Melbourne where he started to find some form. The expectations on the spinner on the last days to bowl them out. Now, the wicket wasn't turning big time. It was still a very good batting pitch. But to get the big experienced players out, Misbah, the skipper, Yunus, Shafiq, all these great catching from Peter Hanscom, I think that gave him the confidence, and that's where we started to see Nathan Lyon get back to his best. But then what we saw yesterday was just outstanding. Steve
Smith, the captain, has been using him better in recent times. How big a key for Nathan Lyon is Steve Smith's captaincy?
Huge. You know, if the Quicks, Hazelwood and Stark try and they don't get any wickets, obviously it's important for the spin if they can get a wicket or two. But if they don't get wickets, if Nathan Lyon's the first bloke used, that builds his confidence up. And I thought Steve Smith did that really well.
And today, hopefully we'll get on later today.
Well, he might have his flippers on today.
Does he do anything different on a slower day 5 Sydney pitch?
No, nothing different. If he keeps doing that sort of stuff, we're going to hear a lot more nice Gary and bold Garys. That's what we're going to hear. And he'll take some wickets and give the Pakistan batsmen plenty of trouble.